All right, slightly better there. Slightly better. Irene's, you are up. No, you missed the 3 again? How could you miss the 3? Yeah, and down goes Lynx. Because you missed the 3. Because you missed the 3. I have a revive on me. I'm gonna use that on Lynx. I don't even care. 95, we're going in. We're going in. We're going hard here. Now he goes again? All right, on Irene's, that's fine. She was at full health anyway. Lynx, you are up. What dare I use with you? Let's go for a magma burst. I can heal when this is done. Right now I want to win. 151, and down goes Garai. And we have reached a new growth level. That one was actually quite difficult. I remember the Garai fight being quite difficult, and that one pushed me harder than any fight has pushed me to this point, hasn't it? But we do get the 24th Summon Star, a new growth level our way, 1,697 gold. Resistance and magic for Lynx. Still the best mage in my party. Just HP for Nars, are you kidding me? Strength and resistance for Irene's. I guess I'll take it. And we used a couple recoveralls, and we are good to go. We found another Dragoon's Honor. We might equip that. That was quite nice. I always have one equipped. And we have won. And we've received the Einlanzer, but we don't get fanfare for this because we killed Garai. I have always been prepared to fall to a sword held by one of your sons. Perhaps Glenn will take on that role now that Dario is gone. However, I must attend to some unfinished business. Please wait a little longer. Garai, forgive me, my friend. And then he just leaves. He just leaves. All right, let's go. You can't sit down, Irene's. This is not the time nor place for you to be sitting down. All right, we are ready to go. I found everything here that I wanted to find. Please do not come my way, Mr. Will-O-Wisp. Well, at least don't catch up to me. Luckily, I am a faster runner than the Will-O-Wisp is a floater. Either way, we are done. We are done. Now I'm trying to think if there was a faster way to get there, and I don't think there is. I think that is pretty much all that we can do. But we have the Einlanzer. Let's actually take a look at it. I believe it is listed as a key item. It's been a while since I've looked at it. Maybe it's not. No, it is listed as equipment. There it is. There it is. The Dragon Sword Einlanzer. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like anybody in my party can equip it. If Lynx can't do it, nobody else can. The Einlanzer is neither a gun, nor is it a harp, so nobody else in my party can equip it. Maybe we'll take a look at it in a bit, but first, we need to get the hell off the Isle of the Damned. We are done there. Who can equip swords? As you might have noticed, Radius is still technically in the party. Will they let him in? They will! I thought at this point he was not available. He's the only one that I know that can equip a sword. Can he equip the Einlanzer? No. He's using staves these days. Even though he could. He could. So unfortunately, it doesn't look like... let me just do a quick look. No, that's an axe. No. Nope, nobody in my party can use a sword, so cannot equip the Einlanzer. But with that done, I'm definitely dropping another save. Like I said, Garai is not an easy fight. With that done, we are free to head back to Death's Door. We're going to try to go into the Dead Sea today. And now that we have the Einlanzer, I'm liking my chances. Radius, nice of you to join us. Come, Serge, the Einlanzer shall lead the way. Sure hope so, but right now I'm going first. We've made it back to the Masamune. Oh, Garai, we shall use the holy powers of the Einlanzer. The sword is a reflection of one's soul. How I pity you. You've done no wrong either. And down goes the Masamune. I just hope that one day that sword will be freed of enmity. You got anything more to say, Radius, before we move on? The Dead Sea. I cannot imagine what kind of spectacle lies ahead. Well, I guess we're gonna find out for ourselves, aren't we? Let's head forward into the Dead Sea. This is the Dead Sea. This is some sight. I feel like I am living a nightmare. The waves are at a standstill, and what is that dark shadow in the distance? The treacherous ocean, the earth condemned by dragon gods. It is not all that bad. Stiff upper lip and all that. And now we're on kind of a weird little area. It's kind of a world map. The things that look like records of fate are waypoint markers for when you can go to the next area. Yet there are enemies around here and treasure chests. Let's head for the treasure chest first, as you might imagine, where we can find an anti-red. Useful in certain situations, but not something that I like to keep in my element grid unless I know I'm going to be fighting a red boss, if that makes sense. Let's head to the highway ruins. And we're going to ignore the stairs, although I do have to say, this looks like a highway. After all, it did say highway ruins. This is technology that is far better than anything else that we've seen in the game so far. But we do have some new enemies. We have a couple, I'm going to say Geoses. Sure, let's go with that. These guys, if I remember right, are not all that difficult, but they do have some animations that I do like. Let's hit them with an Inferno. And down goes one of them. We got one. We do have, yeah, they're getting up animation. We're not going to see that, are we? No. It looks like they're made out of jelly when they do that. Well, it kind of looks like they're made out of jelly all the time, actually, but still, I like that animation. 875 gold, a couple HP increases for people, a couple high reses as well. Not too much HP there, though. We'll get our better level up later. For the time being, we're ignoring all this and just heading to the next screen. Once again, the technology around here, oh my. Look at that. All right, we'll try to avoid the Geos down there. And we can find a screw in the treasure chest there. And then we can head up here where we can find a ladder. Well, I see a POR, and I can't quite make out what the other thing could be. Am I gonna have to take you on? I was hoping to avoid you. There we go. And over here we can find another screw. Hooray. Now I believe we want to go this way, and we're just kind of going really off the beaten path today. Wherever they want you to go, that is not where I would like to go. Let's head south here. And this will put me on the lower level of, I don't know, what do we call this? An interchange? Highway interchange? Either way, if we head down here, we can get free fall. Speaking of which, and I actually went there a little bit sooner than I should have. There was another thing that I wanted to get over there. So we will have to do this again, unfortunately. It is relatively important. Not necessarily the best thing in the world, but definitely something that I want to pick up. So we will head up and over to the right again. Hopefully that guy doesn't warp on me. Was he prancing for a second there? I feel like he was prancing. All right, up here we can get a mithril. I believe that is the last thing that I wanted to get. We're not going to be able to drop down again thanks to the free fall that we pick up there. But anytime everybody kind of gets in their triangle formation behind the leader, you know something's going to happen. You know something's going to happen. I'm not going to be able to get around you, am I? Just a couple more Geosses? If it is, I'll show it off again because we didn't really get to see it. Oh, it's just one this time. Just the one. And he's still, like, super slow. Let's try to do something a little weaker. Let's do the glide hook. We don't get to see that one too much. Is he gonna do an attack? I feel bad just killing. There we go. All right, we got heart color coming in. I'm trying to think what that does, because I honestly don't remember. It didn't do any damage. I believe it changes his innate color. It's something like that. All right, HP across the board, nothing spectacular, more high res, and we're ready to head back.